Hello, good morning. Okay, so our class today we want to learn how to use the elementor plugin to replicate this kind of thing. So we are going to use elementor to replicate this kind of front page. Okay, so this is not that too professional, but the essence of this class is to grow us from beginner to expert solution. Okay, in at the course of your WordPress website building career, you might not have to do these things manually, but the essence of this class is so that you can be able to understand and appreciate the use of Elementor plugin that we learned how to install in our previous class. So what we want to do now So what you want to do now is to log into your website dash um, environment. And for you to be able to do that, you want to query the name of your website slash WP dash admin is going to bring you to this environment. And then you put your login details and then you log in. So let's wait for it for a little time and then do everything. So this, let me show you how this website looks already. So I'm going to open it with a new uh, environment like this, then so that you see how this website looks already by me using the normal what's it called, WordPress theme. So this time around, I don't want to use the normal WordPress theme. I want to do something different. So what I want to do is to come to this new environment, and then I'm going to click on page. Okay, so I want to create a new page, and that page is where we are going to replicate this page I called the landing page here. Okay, so it is early morning on Sunday morning, and then I want to call this room. I want to I want to come here. Okay, I'll be canceling this, and then I'm going to name my this thing. Maybe let me call it Gene, right? Maybe let me call it Gene Fit. So this is the name of the um, this is the name of the page. So I'm going to come to this place and click on publish, and I'm going to click on publish again. Right. So once that has been done, and then the system is done publishing it, it's going to notify us that it is done publishing it. So you can visit page if you want to, but there is no need of visiting page because our page is going to be empty. So what I want to do is to click on edit with Elementor, and then an interface is going to open where we can be able to edit it with Elementor. Remember, we have downloaded Elementor. Elementor is a free page builder plugin that allows you to build pages easily or maybe edit already made pages that can be edited with Elementor. Elementor is very useful when it comes to building pages very fast. It helps you to deliver your work very fast. Okay, so our new page will soon open up here, and then it's going to be empty. In my background now is noise, and I just hope you'll be able to cope with it. Okay, so the next thing we have here now is the next thing I have here now is this environment. So what I want to do is to click on this plus environment. Well, let me show you what I want to achieve first. This is what I want to achieve, right? So I'm going to come to this environment, and then I'm going to click on this plus section, and then I'm going to click on the flex box, and then I'm going to click on none on the first one. And when that is being done, the next thing I want to do is to come to this place and select make it to be 100. Okay, and then I'm going to change this from pixel to v um sorry, I'm going to change it from pixel to, let me check if this. Okay, sorry, I'm going to change this to um sorry, I'm coming. um, I don't know why it is not but I want it to be in pixel. Okay. Okay, so I want to put it in the VH, right? Which it is already in the VH. And then I want to come here and then content width, I want to say full width, right? And then this other place as well, I want to come here and also make it this one. And then I want to increase it to um, um, and then this one. Then I want to come here and then I'll select the classic. I'm going to select classic here, and then when I select classic here, it's going to be asking me to upload my a background or image. So I want to upload a background image on this place. So the next thing you want to do is to come to this place, and you download a background image, right? So what you want to do, you want to say fitness image. So fitness images, and I have this one here. I don't know if I can download it. And then I have this pizza over here. So let me check on this one. And then what I want to do is to download it. So let me click on save image as. Okay, so you want to be careful to be sure that the format you are downloading that image is uh, JPEG image. If it is web format, it's not going to work. So you want to save it, right? And when that is being saved, you can now come back to your environment in this place and then choose the image, click on here, and then go to upload file and select files. And when that is being done, you can go to your downloads, and then you select this and upload it. Okay, so when we upload it, allow it to finish loading. Okay, and the next thing we want to do is to click on select. Okay, we are still having some challenge here which I want to rectify. Um, okay, so this is supposed to be 100. Okay, that is the problem. So that time when I clicked on this, it did not apply, but now it's applied. Now I will explain again what I did, right? I will explain again what I did. So let me cancel this and then I'm going to start afresh because I felt like um, I need to do that. So let me delete this, right? And I'm going to start afresh now. And then I'm going to click on my flexbox, click on this. So for you, you may not want to delete. And then the next thing I want to do is to click on content width. The content width should be full width. And then the next thing I want to do is to change this speed VX to VH, right? And then I'm going to come here, or the next thing I want to do is to write 100 in this place. So that is going to give us, quite a large this thing. And then the next thing we want to do is to come to style. When you come to style, the next thing you want to do is to click on classic, and then when that is being done, you click on choose image. But you should know that you must have downloaded that image I downloaded just previously, just because I think maybe it's a network issue or whatsoever. So, and then I'm going to click on choose image, and then I'm going to choose click on upload file. But because I've uploaded it, it's going to be here. Okay, and then I'm going to click on select. And when that is being done, the next thing I want to do is to go down and select background overlay. Okay, but before background overlay, let me click on position. I want it to be on center. Okay, so and the next thing is repeat. In the repeat section, I want it to be no repeats, and then in the display section, I want it to be um, cover, right? I want it to be cover. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is to click on background overlay. So I want to add a little more black um black color to the background. So I'm going to click on classic, and then I'm going to click on this place, and then I'm going to select the black color. I want it to be a little more dim, right? So that is what I want it to be. I want it to be a little more dim because I'm going to write something on top of it. So when that is being done, this junction, I'm done creating my uh, this particular environment, right? So I'm done creating this particular environment. So the next thing I want to do is to check my work now. So we have start your personalized workout journey, try 1 month for free, and the rest of it. So that is what we want to do now. So I'm going to click on this edit environment, and I'm going to click this, and then I'm going to click um, the layout, right? Okay, so that's not what I want to do. What I want to do is that I want to click on the this plus button, And when I click on the plus button, I'm going to write the heading. Okay, I'm going to write heading, and this heading is going to appear here. So I'm going to drag the heading element to this place. And when that is being done, okay, and when that is being done, I'm going to write what I'm supposed to write in it, which is start your personalized um, start your personalized workout journey. So I'm going to write start in capital letters, start your personalized workout journey. Start your personalized workout journey, and the next thing I want to do is to determine the font, the font size. But before that, let me go and change the color and then be able to do some stuff. I'll go to style, and then I'll go to text color that is beneath. Okay, I'm going to go to text color here, and I'm going to click in. I want it to be yellow. Okay, so I'm going to select the yellow option in this place, and then I'm going to drag it somewhere to get the accurate color that I want, and then I'm going to click on anywhere in the interface. Sorry. And the next thing I want to do now is to um let me check advanced. Okay, let me okay. So the goal we want to achieve now is to make sure that our text has three lines like this, right? So that it's not going to be in the way it is. So what I want to do now is to come to make sure that I click on this environment. And when I click on the text environment, which I want to believe we are already in, and it is saying in this heading, what you want to do is to come to the advanced section, okay, bring your cursor and click on the advanced, and when it is on advanced, you come to the width environment and make sure it is in custom. Okay, and when it is in the custom, the next thing you can do is that you can use this place to adjust it to the uh, position you want it to be, right? And then I think I want to make mine a little more. Okay, maybe let me leave it like this, and then I'm going to equally um, put it on the same sorry. Okay, I think here is fine, and then I'm going to okay. So the next thing I want to do is to go back to my content environment, and then I want to increase this to H1 instead of H2. Okay, and then I'll go back to my advanced, and maybe I want to reduce its okay sorry okay, make it something like this. Okay, so and then that is it. The next thing we want to do, the next thing we want to do is to check, observe our work, and this place we have try 1 month for free, right? So the next thing I want to do is to come here, rather, sorry, come here, and then I'm going to click on this add element over here, and then I'm going to click on the I'm going to search for heading again, and then I'm going to select this heading. How do I do it? I drag it inside of here. Okay, so I'm going to make sure it is beneath this one. So and then I'm going to write try 1 month for free. So I'm going to write try 1 month. So Then I'm going to come here and reduce this a bit to H3. I think that is going to be better. And then the next thing I want to do is to come here to style. And I'm going to make it to be white color. Text color is going to be white. Okay. And then I'm going to come to advanced and check if there is another function I want to do. Okay, for now there is no other function I want to do in that place. So the next thing I want to do is to click on this add button again, and then I'm going to search for button. Okay, so when I get the button, I'm going to drag it inside here and make sure it is beneath here. And then the next thing I want to do is to write, instead of click here, let me check what we have in this place. So it is try free for 1 month. So I'm going to come here, this place where the rows, click here, I'm going to remove it, and then I'm going to write try free for 1 month. Okay, and then the next thing I want to do is I want to select Sussex, and then I want to, what else do I want to do? What else do I want? Okay, for now, let me just leave it like that. Okay, for now, let me just leave it like this. Or maybe let me go to style, and then style, you can do some other functions there, change color and change the um, the border type or something. So the border type, okay, so let me go to advanced, let me leave the border type. I think I want it to be like this one now. So what I want to do now is to check my work so far, and then um, everything seems okay. So the goal of this class is to help make you conversant with some of these tools, not necessarily to get everything 100%, but to make you conversant with some of these tools and how they can be they can be used. Okay, I'm going to come here and then uh, border radius, and we want to put the border radius of 20. Okay, so that is going to curve something like this for me. Now this section, in my opinion, is done, so I want to click on publish. So the next one we have is another section, and this section is our client section, right? So I didn't write our client here, but I'm going to write it in this one. So I'll go to this place again, and then I'm going to scroll down to this environment, and I'm going to select this, and then I'm going to select this other one and select this. Okay, so at this junction, the next thing I will do is to click on this add element environment, and then I'm going to write heading, and then I'm going to drag my heading inside of here. But before dragging my heading, there's something I'm supposed to do. Okay, so let me delete the heading, or you do control C, it is going to go back. So let me delete the heading. Or deleting, I think I deleted both the heading and sorry, deleted both the heading and the so let me go and add it again. Section. So what I forgot to do was to add color to my container. I want to add color to it first. So I'm going to come here, and I'm going to click on classic, and then I'm going to click on these, and then I'm going to select the black. or maybe should I use another color? So let me select the black color for now, and then I'm going to come out, then go to add element, and I'm going to click on heading, and then in this place I'm going to write, the our client, our trusted clients. Okay, and then I'm going to come to this style environment, and then I want to make it to be on center. And the next thing I want to do is to uh, give it a color. So let me click on this, and then I'm going to give it a white color. Okay, so I'm going to give it this white color, and then I'm fine the way it is, but I'm still going to change something in it, which has to do with the font size. I'm going to come here and reduce it to maybe 4. Okay, so let me make it 3, and then 3, and then that is fine. So the next thing I want to do is to click on this place, get my flex box, and then I'm going to get this as well. And when that is done, I'm going to give it a color of yellow. Okay, so I'm going to come here and select classic, and then I'm going to choose a yellow color background. Okay, something like this for now, and then I'm going to leave it like this. Then the next thing I want to do is to click on the add element, and the next one is to write image carousel. So the image carousel, I'm going to drag it into this place, and then when I drag it into this place, I'm going to have these options in this place. So what we want to do is to upload our client images, our client logo, right? So here you may want to come here and check for some client, maybe Nike, logo, and then you download it, right? Nike logo. You can download any of the Nike logo, and then download some logos or whatsoever. So for me, I don't want to download this so that our time is not going to be as fast spent. So what I want to do is to click on add images, because I already have some images that I have in the computer. So I'm going to click on select files, and then I'm going to go to my download. I think these uh, download I've made in time past, and then I'm going to upload it in this place. It refused, so this file cannot be processed by the web server. Okay, and this might be because of the format or the size of this image. So I really let me check if sorry. Okay, I think these two are the ones that I actually need. So I'm going to upload them here. Okay, so I'm waiting for it to finish loading, and once it is done loading, we are going to set it up, and then you understand how the image carousel works. Remember that the essence of what we are doing here is for you to understand how to use this thing. So the next thing I want to do is to scroll down, and then I'm going to do some certain slides to show. I'm going to click here, and then I'm going to select three, because I want three logos to be showing at the time. So if I want more than three, I will select more than three. So this other one is image resolution. You can select your image resolution, reduce it, or maybe increase it to whatsoever you want it to be. So but for me, I want it to be small. You see how I increase it and then it became big, but I want it to be small because here is just customer our trusted customer logo, so it shouldn't occupy everywhere. However, you can also use custom if you want to make it a little more bit smaller again. So and then the next thing we want to do is maybe just play around with some of those things to see the things it's going to do. And then the next thing is style. Let's go to style. Is there a need for all those things for now? There is no need for it. So for now, let's just leave it, and then let us just leave it. So we have gotten these sections in our website. We have gotten this section in our website, and this is pretty um, you know good, at least um, for now. Okay, so basically, I'm not so much interested in you know in how it looks, um, but what I'm so much interested in for now is in the sorry is in the you understanding the tools, how to find the tool and what the tool does, so you can on your own learn maybe any other thing that uh, creates your curiosity. So the next thing I want to do is to click on publish, and then I'm going to come to the dashboard environment. Let's see, choose your perfect plan. Okay, so we want to do this one now. Choose your perfect plan. So let me go back to this place, and then okay, so I'm going to come back here, and the first thing I want to do is to select um, a section first, and then I'm going to turn it to become black, make the background to become black since the other one is black. So I'm going to click on classic, and I'm going to click on this and make sure that the background is black. Okay, and then the next thing I want to do is to click on the add this, and then I'm going to write the heading, and then I'm going to drag this heading inside of here, and then when that is done, I'm going to write in this place, choose choose your perfect plan. So and then I'm going to go to style, and then I'm going to go to make it center, and then I'm going to come to this place and make it choose your perfect plan. I think it's okay like this. And then the next thing I may want to do is to reduce the um, this to perhaps something like this. I don't know how it is here, so let me check how it is here. So I think I like it the way it is in this place. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is to bring another layout. I'm going to select this one again, right? And then when I have selected it, Yeah, I want to make sure that all the layouts I'm selecting, I'm making them to be full width. So these other ones I do not make them full width, and it is very very important to make all of them to be full width. So I made it to be full width, and the next thing I want to do is to come to um, uh, I want to put it okay, let me come, and I think let me go to style, and then I'm going to style it to black. I'm going to style it to black. Okay, so when I've started to black, the next thing I want to do is to go to advanced, and then I'm going to, in this advanced environment, okay, so let me um, go to style. There's a particular command I'm looking for, so I will soon find it. Go to layout. Okay, and then I'm going to, okay, so I will go to the layout environment. I'm going to scroll down, and then I'm going to make it this direction to be on horizontal. I want this direction to be on horizontal, and the reason for that is because we want to achieve these particular three options here. Okay, we want to achieve this three option here. So what I want to do now is to go back to my work, right, and be able to set it. So the first one is said it is 200 daily package. So I'm going to come to this place, and then but before that I'm going to click on here, and then I'm going to search for container. Sorry, I'm not typing the right thing I'm supposed to type. So I'm going to drag this container inside of here. And when I have dragged it inside of here, I cannot be able to write inside of it. So what I want to do now is to uh, click on this environment, and then I'm going to search for my heading, right? So I'm going to search for heading, and then I'm going to drag my heading inside of here, and then I'm going to write the price, um, which is 2000. I want to write 2000 instead of the initial one that was written. So I want to come here, and then I make it to be something like this, and then I'm going to come here and change the font's color from what it used to be to white. I think the one we have is white in color, so I want to make it to be white in color. Okay, I don't know if that have affected, but I know it should. So the next thing I want to do is to come to this okay, still on style. I'm going to put it on the center position, and then let me check the next thing we are supposed to do. So the next thing we are supposed to do is daily package. So I'm going to duplicate this one, this particular stuff, or maybe come back again and get another container. Or sorry, not container, or what, heading. So I'm going to write heading here, and then I'm going to drag another heading just below the the 2000, and then I'm going to write the daily package in it. I'm going to write the daily package in it. I'm going to come here again, and then I'm going to put it in the center position. I'm also going to come to this place and make it to be to the color to be white in color. Okay, so another thing I want to do is to change the font size to maybe something like this. No, let me increase it a little bit to heading 4, or maybe heading 3 we go, or heading 2. Okay, let me leave it at heading 3. Now the next thing we want to do is to bring in the next this thing. So I want to go for text editor. So I'm going to drag in the text editor this time directly beneath the daily this thing. And at this junction now, I want to write some stuff inside of the text editor. Okay, so to be able to do that, okay, so here is our text editor. You're supposed to be able to write something in this environment, but I don't know why that is not applying now. So, but what I want to do at this moment is to duplicate this thing. So I'm going to click on. I'll make sure that I am on this, on the, what do you call it now? Then I'm going to duplicate this entire this thing. Let me duplicate it. Okay, there is a mistake somewhere, and that mistake is supposed to be corrected. So let me there is a place where you're supposed to select make our container to be in vertical direction. So let me come to this three. I click on this place, and then I'm going to go to layout, and then I'm going to scroll down and put it on vertical. Okay, so you can see it is on sorry, not vertical. I want to put it on row horizontal. I did that on the wrong document, the wrong section. So I think it should be this section is um, the container. She's okay. So if this, I don't want to make it in a way it's going to be difficult for you, but let me just try and um, okay, so I want to fix a challenge here. So for me to fix that challenge, the result I want to get is something like this, right? I want to make sure that my lesson is like this and not in the way it is there. So what I want to do now is to come to this place. I'm going to click on this environment. I'm going to click on add container. Okay, so I'm not going to use this option. So let me cancel it. I think I should go and get a new parent container. I think that is what I'm gonna do. Um, okay, so let me delete this. Let me uh, okay, so let me check something. I think I might have to. delete this entirely because I don't want to confuse you with some stuff now. And okay, so let me delete this entirely, and then this other one I am also planning on deleting it, but let me check if this can be affected without um, going to. So this direction supposed to be like this, and then the content therein is another thing. So I'm going to duplicate this one. If I did not do so, I'm going to lose all the things that I wrote. So let me delete it properly. And the reason for deleting it is so that you will not be confused. Okay, so let's now get a new work done. So in this place, I want to select the second one, and then I'm going to click on I'm going to come to this place, give it some style. But before giving it this style, I'm going to make sure that the direction is in the row, horizontal. And then the next thing I want to do is to make sure that the color is also black. So I'm going to come here, click on classic, then I'm going to click on color, and then I'm going to click on this. And when that is being done, I'm going to come over here, and then I'm going to click on add element, and then I'm going to check for container. Then I'm going to drag it in. Before doing everything, let me just be sure that it's going to. So let me duplicate it and be sure that it's going to. So that is fine now. So we are getting what we want. So let me now come here and do what I'm supposed to do. So in this place, I'm going to write the heading. So I'm going to drag it in, and then I'm going to write my 2000. I'm going to write my 2000. I'm going to come over to this place, and then I'm going to write my um sorry, I don't want to work on the typography. I want to work on the color. So I'm going to do this, change my color to white, and then I'm going to come to this place and then reduce this to this. Okay, so the next thing I want to do now is to bring another this heading and put it at the end. So heading, I'm going to drag it beneath, and this one will be called, sorry, I think there is a mistake somewhere. I'm supposed to drag it inside this place. Let me delete it from here. Okay, so my heading is supposed to be inside, below. So I'm going to drag it. I don't know why it is coming to this direction, but I'll take and fix it. So I'm going to write I think the what I have here is daily package, if that is correct. Then I'm going to work on the color. Okay, and then I'm also going to work on the size a bit, reduce it a bit. Let me delete this one, and then I want to bring this to the center position. Let me delete it as well. Oh, sorry. So my this thing refuses to this, so I'm going to delete this one since it refuses to do this, and then I'm going to duplicate this 2000. I'm going to click on it and duplicate it. So I can come to this place, right click, and then I'll click on duplicate. And when that is being done, sorry, this is not what I wanted to duplicate. Control Z. I want to duplicate the uh, 2000 naira we wrote. So I'm going to click on it and then I'm going to duplicate it. Not, I want to duplicate only the 2000, not not the container. Mm. So I'm going to delete this container, this one now, or maybe let me just leave it and let me delete it. Okay, so here now I'm going to write that which I'm supposed to write, daily package, and then the next thing I want to do is to click on text editor. So I'm going to drag it to the below here, and then this text editor is here. I'm not going to change the right of right. I'm going to just leave it in the dummy character because I want to save our time. So the next thing I want to do is to make sure that I duplicate this whole section. So I'm going to come here and then I'm going to come to this place and then click on duplicate. So it will now duplicate and be in in a row instead of it being in it. Okay, so you can now change your information the way you want it to be or something of that nature. I think I'm going to stop this video in this particular uh, place. However, I'm seeing something that is very important. We also need to I omitted, so I'm going to add it now, which is the button. But I've taught you how you can be able to add your button in the just few minutes ago. So what you want to do is to um, come to this place and then you click on button, you search button, and when you search for button, you are going to drag in this button into the this particular place. And when you drag it, you come here and change the write up. So my write up is what my write up is try free for 1 month. So I'm going to come here and write the same thing in capital letters. Try free. I don't know if I'm getting it. Try free for 1 month. And then the next thing I want to do is maybe to just customize, give it some color or something of that nature. So let me uh, check for the color that I can give it. So I can come here and give it maybe a color like this. Not the text. I don't want to give it text color. That's not what I want to do. So the text color should remain what it is. So I want to do Control Z. But what I want to give color is the background. Okay, so the background is what I want to give color. And I've clicked on it, and then I'll also give it a corner radius of okay, so I'll go to the um, this place, and then I'm going to okay. I just lost internet connection, but I think we can be able to work. The next thing I want to do is to um, so border radius of 20. Let me give the border radius of 20. Sorry, it was right to and 0. Okay, so this has been done. So what I want to do now is to copy it, control copy, and then I'll come to this place and then I'll paste it in. Sorry, and control C, then I'll come here, click here, and then I'll paste it. Come here, click here, and then I'll paste it. Okay, so these are different packages we are going to write, different packages, and there are different prices. I'm just using this one for um, so the goal of this class is just to make sure that you understand the concept of what we are doing, right? So I'll publish my work again, and then I'm going to go to this place. There is a testimonial section. There is a testimonial section, and there is a about us section. Testimonial section, about us section, and the rest. So in our next class, we are going to discuss how we can be able to fix these ones, okay? And then um, this testimonial section, and then this one is about us section, and then this one is the join our community section. So in our next video, we are going to discuss how you can be able to fix this and have them in your computer, sorry, in your website, okay? So thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Thank you for following through. Thanks so much. Bye bye.